Hi, how are you? I promised to be here at 2 o'clock and it's 6 minutes past. Sorry about that. I just realised that we are members of an incredible company, a company that is run with so much integrity, and it happens to be an energy frequency vibration protocol. And I must say that for 2 years, I've stubbornly resisted having anything to do with this patch system. And so I can imagine what it's like for the rest of my soul family, which is you, that when you come to share this, you're going to get some other stubborn people like me. And yet, if it weren't for Therese Santos, who stubbornly continued to tell me about this product, I simply would not have had the incredible experiences that I've had with this patch system. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to come on and be with you today. And I bet that is Ron Krieger. Hi, Ron. How are you? That's one of the reasons why I wanted to be here with you today. And that's because I realized something, that if it weren't for Therese, I wouldn't be here. If it weren't for me, some of you wouldn't be here. And that's a family. That's when we get together and we share our ideas. We share what's working for us. We share this incredible energy system that has changed my life. I know it's changed your life. And yet, sometimes we're hesitant to share it with people. And then when we do share it with people, people go, oh, I don't want to know about that. It's direct marketing. And yet, where else and who else would you want to get these patches from? I mean, do you want to go into a shop? Do you want to go to a warehouse? Or would you prefer to actually get the product from somebody who is already wearing it, loving it, and, so attached to sharing it because they know the difference that it is making in their lives? And that's the reason why I started Patch Me Up Babe, by the way. And some of you know the story and some of you don't. But the story goes that Therese Santos said two magic words to me, and they were stem cells. Now, the minute she said stem cells, I understood that I wanted to be a part of that, because without having very, very expensive stem cell injections or IV bags, and one of my friends, her mother has $36,000 stem cell treatment through an IV bag for her heart. Now, and other friends of mine have spent $18,000 having stem cell injections. Now, I have to ask you, do you want to be prodded and pricked and given stem cells that have a different origin, or even if they're from you? Or would you rather put on a tiny little patch like a Band-Aid and have that activate via your own body's energy and light system the production of copper peptide, which lengthens the telomeres in the stem cells, regenerates your stem cells? So there's no third party introduction here whatsoever. There's nobody else's DNA. It's all about you and your body doing what your body was designed to do. Isn't that exciting? So the minute Therese said stem cells, I knew that was for me. I knew that no matter what happened, that I was going to have many more revolutions around the sun gracefully, and that I wanted to be at my best. I wanted to be strong, healthy. I wanted my skin to stay firm, my hair to keep growing thicker. I wanted all of these things because that's what being in a body is all about. Being in a 3D body is about having fun, being strong, healthy, regenerating, rejuvenating, strengthening, and renewing. And that was my work. Well, that is my work. So on an energetic level, as a spiritual teacher, I'm actually taking people through processes that my husband and I have created that do just that. So can you imagine how excited I was when all of a sudden I can put on a patch, and within nanoseconds, that patch has activated my own body's ability to reverse age, my own body's ability to sleep better, to grow stronger. I mean, for me, I felt like a miracle had just dropped in my lap. And I did, after I had been wearing them for about 3 to 4 months, it was like, yeah, I could feel the little things going on, and it was great. It was subtle for me. Other people put them on, and it's like, wow, things start happening straight away. The only thing that happened for Daniel and I that were really interesting was that both of us energetically, our brains were oscillating at a different frequency when we started wearing X39. In other words, the frequency of X39 and the frequency of our brain hadn't fully aligned yet. And when it did, it was like, oh, wow. And then there was this very calm, peaceful joy almost that happens when we put X39 on now. And everyone has their own unique experience with X39 and Eon and all of the other patches. And of course, yes, I am using all of the other patches now that I stubbornly refused to even look at before stem cell X39. And what I'm doing at the moment is I'm doing a little bit of research for you. I'm doing what a good family member and a sister does, a big sister. I'm going to be going on to Teresa's and Roy and a few of the other people who are doing brilliant webinar calls. I'm listening to David Schmidt, the genius inventor of this technology, as often as I can. Now, when I say genius, all of the geniuses on the planet, Einstein, all of them, they all say that they got this divine guidance, this divine download when they came up with some of the most world-acclaimed ideas. And I can tell you that David Schmidt definitely had divine downloads when he was creating this patch technology, because this is the energy of the future. And yeah, we're in the future now. It's 2020. So this is the energy of the medicine of the future. And it is about light and energy and frequency and vibration. It's also about thought, the thought process, right? So I'm going to be doing that, and I'll be coming on Tuesdays with you, asking you to bring your questions with you. And what I'm going to do is try and go into a Facebook room if I can. And in the room, that means you can come on and talk to me and ask questions. In the meantime, you can put your questions in the chat so that I can, Ron, I'm not sure if you've got a question or not about anything. I know that you're loving using Eon. Ron is in my Platinum Life Mentorship program. That's a year-long program where we correct out of the system the events, emotions, and decisions that we've made that continue to hold emotional trauma and grief, and put a glass ceiling on the amount of success and happiness that we can have in the world. Now, Ron put Eon on, and it was like, oh, Eon. Eon for him was his aha moment, like X39 was for me. Eon, the moment he put Eon on, it was like, oh yeah, there it is. That's the correction. So Eon is correcting out of the system emotional trauma as it's detoxing and working on inflammation. So these are just the most, again, miraculous system that you will ever come across on the planet. And we are honored to be a part of the same family. So we can be a team or a family, whatever you like, but whatever that is, I know that I need support, and I get a ton of it from Therese and Roy and for the people I reach out to. So just today is to let you know that I'm here for you. You're a member of this team. If you're in Patch Me Up Babe, then you are a member of my family. And I've also decided that I'm going to be giving corrections on these calls on Tuesday, which I'll be doing next Tuesday. And the reason why I'm going to do that is because in order for us to step into leadership, and each one of us has the opportunity with this system to step up and out into leadership, to have our voice be heard from a place of integrity and love. And that is that we can speak about this and share about it in a way that is so compelling that other people, rather than stubbornly take 2 years to say yes to you, in the exact moment that they feel your vibrational frequency, the love, the trust, the integrity, they're going to say, yes, I understand, I want this too. And that's the place I want us all to get to. One is it's our responsibility to share this incredible technology in the world. And two, it's our responsibility to be very cognizant of our wealth and abundance mindset. And a company like this, with their brand new systems in place, their payment plans, their free patches for preferred customers, there's so much to learn at the moment. With this integrity going on, there's so much you can do in order to boost your finances and quite frankly, create an incredible business for yourself and your family. And I say for your family because this company, when you build your business, it is willable. In other words, if anything happens to you, you can will this to your children, to your partner, and they can simply take over and be paid every month what it is that you had created in that company. I find that absolutely exciting as well. So, Ron, yeah, when we're talking about the X39, yep. So I've got so much I want to teach you, but it's no point starting today because you didn't ever know that this was going to happen. But next Tuesday at 2:30, I'll let you know. I'm going to start some teaching videos. And when I say teaching, I'm going to do some corrections for you to really get you into leadership with it. I want you to come with your questions like, what's happening for you? People are saying yes, they're saying no. What patch should I be wearing now? What goes where? Now, we are incredibly lucky as our team because we have a team Facebook group, a LifeWave team Facebook group. And each and every one of you needs to go into that group and sign up because every week Therese Santos puts in incredible live calls where she teaches how to use the patches, what they're for, how to use the new systems. I mean, there's just a wealth of information for you. So this one is like your little sister family here, where I'm going to help you feel comfortable sharing the system. And, it's so easy if somebody says to you, what is that? Like, always wear your patches where people can see them. I love this. Today, all of my patches are everywhere else except here. Always wear your patches where everyone can see them. And when people see them and say, what is that? You can say, wow, let me tell you about what happened to me. And you can tell them about what happened for you. That you met this person who's been wearing them and this was their story and this is stem cells. You can create a story that is just so unique to you around what these patches can do, what they've done for you, what they've done for your friends, what they've done for the pets. You've seen pets. Being able to share this is about accumulating wonderful stories. And we're all storytellers. And by the way, humans are hardwired for stories. So when we hear a story, we remember it. And when we remember it, it's in there. And if at the time there seems to be no excitement for these patches, don't worry about it. I'm going to give you a correction for that. However, what happens is down the road, that person might go, oh yeah, I remember that. Sandra Biskind or Ron Krieger or Therese Santos, they told me about that. Wow, let me have another look. I've got people that I have told about LifeWave from months ago who have emailed me or texted me and said, I'm ready to to get more information on this now. This is an exciting time for all of us to be alive. And I'm most excited about the fact that the inventor, scientist, and the CEO of this company hasn't stopped at X39. He's actually going to be bringing out the next generation of this patch technology, which I can hardly wait to start wearing and using. So I hope you're going to be happy about this. We're going to create a family where we all get together. We can ask each other questions. We can support each other on an energetic level, on a leadership level. If you're needing help speaking to someone or how to speak to someone, we'll be sharing all sorts of things. And remember that the LifeWave Team Facebook group is here for you. Now just go into the feed here in the Patch Me Up Babe feed, and you'll see that Therese Santos has put in here the link to go to her stem cell energy therapy Facebook group. Please, please join that group, because you're going to get all of the information you could ever need. You don't have to be a doctor, a scientist. You don't have to be anything to share this. You just have to know that it works, that it has integrity, that you can be in a place of trust around the company, that you can have fun every month getting that paycheck, and sharing a technology that is truly a gift from God. I love you, and if you haven't got any questions, Ron, thanks for being here, sweetheart. If you haven't got any questions, then I'm going to say goodbye, and because I'm now going on to a free Activate Your Abundant Energy Masterclass from 3 until 4:30. And if you're around, please join us. I will put the link underneath this video. And you're going to learn the 3 hidden codes that actually stop you from manifesting your abundant reality. And this work is so synergistic with this company. And it will really help you when you come on this afternoon, it will really help you move past any of the programs or the stories that you have around being abundant. I remember when Therese Santos shared that she's making $40,000 a month with LifeWave. I had some people go, "What? That would never happen for me," and it instantly went into this lack of abundance mindset. So if you can join us from 3 until about 4:30, you'll find that you'll easily move beyond that mindset. Yeah, see you in a few, exactly. Love you, Ron. And to everybody who's going to watch this, to my LifeWave family, I love you. See you soon.